Hello everyone, Jerry Shaper here, and today I have the Sky CPX2 9mm. The MSRP on this is about $310. Let's see what you get for the money. So those of you who do not know, Sky is a budget brand. They are about a direct competitor with High Point and some of the lower end Tauruses and Rugers. Their philosophy is that defense isn't a right for everybody, no matter how much you make or how much you have to spend. And so, is this $300 gun worth it, or should you save your money for something more expensive? So the Skies, they come with a bunch of different colors available. This one here is a brown color, obviously. And they do have like blues and orange and purples and greens and blacks and pinks. The women love the pinks. This is their 2 model. It does not have a safety. The CPX1 model does have a safety on both sides, ambidextrous. This one has a little small, it's like a 3-inch barrel. You're not going to be winning any long-range competition shooting, but it's not meant for that. This is meant for really concealed type market. So you're going to have it in your pants and you're just going to shoot somebody right there in front of you, bam bam. They're trying to rob you. You're not trying to shoot 50-yard competitions. It does have a pretty nice, very deep cut serrations in the slide, which is pretty nice for a gun at this price range. A lot of guns don't have any, or they have very little. And this one's got some pretty nice thick ones, so when you grab it, you definitely feel it. That's a plus. The shooting it though is like I can't ever seem to reliably get it to stick back. Like sometimes it seems no problem, and sometimes it feels like I have to try to make it lock open. But that's just if you're just manually pulling it back. Obviously, but that's without pushing the slide stop up. If you push the slide stop up, there is no problem. It does have a double action only, so you have to pull the trigger. It's a huge, hot, heavy pull every single time. It's about 9-pound pull from the factory, so it doesn't matter if you have it cocked like this. It's not really cocked, so you have to pull that trigger every time. It is rough. But that helps in the concealment, because when you have it, like say for example, in your pants or your purse, which you shouldn't keep it in your purse, but if you do, when you pull it out, you don't have to worry about accidentally pulling the trigger and shooting. Like you have to deliberately want to pull that trigger. It has very, very basic, just 2 rear, 1 front sight. They are painted white at least. Some of the other guns, like some of the Ruger EC9s, don't have any painting, so that's a positive. It does have very light texturing on the grip. Nothing to even almost notice. So I felt like they should have not done that, saved the money, and put the money towards something else. There is no rail system, so you can't add any lights or lasers. There is no interchangeable back straps or grips, so the one size grip is what you see. It is a lot of hate towards these finger grooves. If you're a bigger guy like me, 6 feet tall, my hand does not fit in that comfortably. I cannot get my hand in between the grooves. These little stick out pieces, they jab into my finger. So this gun is just not very comfortable to shoot. But they never claimed it was. It is literally, if all you have is like $300 to spend on a gun, it's either this or the High Point, and this is at least, I would say, twice as nice as the High Point. And then lastly, I'll do a review on the safety one later, but the one with the safety has these guards around the safety that stick out so far. Just holding it, it digs into like my thumb and it hurts so bad. This one at least doesn't do that. It does feel nice that way, but then the finger parts, like I said, each one of these little pokes just dig into my finger. It is not comfortable for a medium-sized person. Maybe 5.5 feet, somewhere like that. Maybe 5'10", it'd be okay. Just something to keep aware of. But that's it. It's not claiming to be something it's not. As far as the money, like a lot of people say, okay, you should save up, spend $500 or $600 on a Glock. And I know if it's self-defense, yeah, you shouldn't be thinking about spending 300. But also think about it this way: if you're buying a pistol for self-defense, if you're a new shooter, you got to buy a $300 pistol. Then you got to buy $50 or $100 worth of ammo. Then you have to buy like $50 worth of self-defense ammo. Then, if you are in a state that doesn't have open carry, you need to buy a concealed carry license. A lot of states charge, and that's usually about $100 for a concealed license. And you also can't just go out and get a concealed license. You usually have to pay somebody to give you a concealed class. So that's like another $100. And if you're responsible, you're also going out and paying somebody to give you lessons, because a lot of the concealed classes aren't shooting teaching classes. They are just about the laws. So you have to have somebody teach you how to properly handle a gun in the first place. So, and then adding a holster, adding a cleaning kit. So you're no longer just buying a $300 gun. By the time it's all said and done, you're probably putting $600 or $700 into buying your first pistol and being a responsible citizen. So when people say, oh, if all you have is $300, you need to save up and buy a better pistol, again, you're going to talk about another $400 on top of that, and realistically, some people just cannot afford it. So if you're one of those people, Sky is a good choice. They've been around for a while. They've made some revisions in the design. It's a decent gun. I would not buy it and just never use it and assume it's going to work. You should definitely buy it, put a couple hundred rounds to it to make sure that it's functioning properly before you assume that it's going to defend your life. But other than that, it's lifetime warranty from the company, American made. What more would you want from a sub $300 gun? And of course, you can find it usually cheaper than $300. So let me know below, guys. You prefer Sky or High Point? Or would you just rather prefer your bare fist to any of them? Even bare fist, I think at least if this gun jams, you could at least like freaking whack somebody with it like a hammer or throw it at them. So that's your three options: High Point, Sky, or fist. Let me know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.